Hi, and welcome to Why You Shouldn't Slap a Kylie Minogue jacket. Oh, look at this poor thing. I love this jacket, but it is in a bad way and it could use a really good slapping. Slapping is a form of cleaning where you vigorously scrub. So the first thing you're going to do is start with a dry surface. Now, I'd like to remind people that this is a satin look, semi-polyester material, so you can do this to this kind of material, but you cannot do it to wool. Definitely can't do it to silk or leather, but basically any nylon or polyester blend, most fabrics that you find in your everyday shops, this will work. It will work very well. Now I'm going to double up on this. I'm going to use a favourite of mine. It's called Oxy Action. It is the most expensive on the market, and I do reserve this brand for the more crucial jobs, the more stained. And what I'm going to do is what's called sliding. Now this is a technique where I am just gently rubbing the fabric in. And what I'm going to do throughout this is I'm going to rub in one direction and then I'm going to slide through another direction just to make sure all the threads in the material get nicely doused. And then I'm going to sprinkle basically some nappy sand or some soaker, and this will be a mild abrasive. As you can see, it's going to get really soapy, and if you have any sort of hand allergies or dermatitis, please wear gloves. I don't tend to have that sort of thing, yet my hands were pretty messed up by the end of it, kind of like this jacket. I'm not going to bore you by showing you everything. I'm just going to spray it with this Oxy Action all over. Just continue the process. It's going to take me maybe an hour, and then I'm going to rinse. And the rinsing process has to go 3 times, 4 times. That's really bad. So even though I've sped up this video a little bit, you can see that I'm really just sliding and dabbing. I'm not scrubbing quickly back and forth in little motions. And that's what slapping is, when you really go in hard and do a quick little... I just did a tiny slap there on the worst part of the stain. But the reason why you don't want to slap material like this is because you can pull a thread. It is quite old material. It has been in storage for quite a long time. And this stain, however, is really inground. That stain has probably been there for at least 10 years. So getting this out is going to be a real challenge. Even now, I'm really quite concerned that these stains are just not going to come out. I mean, I'm using the best of the best products here, but who knows? So let's move on to the rinsing. Now, as you can see, the water is pretty dirty, and next time, not too bad. And then, now it's getting clean. I did cheat a little after this. I did put it through a quick gentle wash. Here is the final result. As you can see, the whole thing is a totally different colour. I thought it was beige, turns out to be a creamy white, and that's a little disturbing. You can see it up against my white benches that, it is significantly lighter than before. And as you can see as well, the zipper works fine. That big stain that was down the back was also underneath the armpit areas. It's pretty much gone. I mean, there's a little bit there. You can see it. I was really sure I wasn't going to get it all out 100%, but I certainly saved it from the trash. This is now in a wearable condition. You could wear this to a concert, and in no way would you be embarrassed taking your jacket off going, wow, look at these sweat stains. It was a really tough job. It was one of the toughest fabric cleaning jobs I've ever done, but I'm so glad you joined me on this journey. I hope you found this information useful. Have a great day.